plays. Today's great play is Rip Van Winkle, a dramatization of Washington Irving's famous story, taken from the acting version as played by Joseph Jefferson, and featuring Richard Gordon in the title role.
If we forget all the other fictional characters whom we may encounter during our grammar school days, there is one who will always remain with us, Rip Van Winkle, the creation of that delightful American humorist, Washington Irving. Who of us can forget the tale of the lovable idler who went to sleep one night on a mountainside and didn't wake up until 20 years later? It was a happy day when Irving's story was dramatized by Jefferson, for Rip is an integral part of our American folklore. It was in 1859 that Jefferson found his greatest part. He dramatized Irving's story of Rip Van Winkle using some of the earlier plays on Rip as models. The prolific playwright Dion Boucicault rewrote Jefferson's dramatization of the play at his request and put it in its permanent form. It was a huge success, and for the rest of his life, Joseph Jefferson and Rip Van Winkle were almost synonymous. And now, the play. Act 1. The scene, the village of Falling Waters, set amid familiar and unmistakable Hudson River scenery, with the shining river itself and the noble heights of the Catskills visible in the distance. In the foreground is a country inn bearing the sign of George III. Under a big tree outside the inn are 2 chairs and a table. Opposite, an old cottage, and before it stands a bench holding a wash tub, over which Gretchen Van Winkle is working. The sound of singing and laughter comes from the inn across the way.
Oh, the lazy louts, shouting and drinking day and night. Hark how they crow over their cups while their wives are working at home and their children are starving.
More time. No, Vader, not a day more, not an hour. If the last 2 quarters' rent for the inn be not paid by this time tomorrow, out you go.
Oh, come, Derek. You won't do it. Let's sit here and have a glass and talk the matter over. Good liquor opens the heart. Here, Hendrik.
Yeah, Father?
Hendrik, bring us 2 tankards of ale, son.
Yeah, sir.
So, this is your brat?
Yeah, that is my boy.
Then the best I can wish him is that he won't take after his father.
Those are hard words to hear in the presence of my child, Eric.
Then why don't you knock him down, Father?
I'll tell you why, Henry.
Oh, Gretchen.
Because your father is in that man's power, my boy. And what's the use of getting a man down if you don't trample on him?
Well, that's the way of the world, Dame Van Winkle.
Go in, Hendrik. I want to speak to your father, and my words may not be fit for you to hear. Yonder's my little Minnie. Go and play with her.
Yeah, Mom.
Now, Derek, Vedder is right. You won't turn him out of his inn yonder.
And why not, Dame Van Winkle? Don't he owe me nearly a year's rent?
And what do you owe him? Shall I sum up the accounts for you? 10 years ago, this was a quiet village, and the land belonged mostly to my husband, Rip Van Winkle. That inn yonder has since been his ruin. Bit by bit, he has parted with all he had to fill the mouths of sots and boon companions. And you, Derek Van Beekman, supplied Rip with the money to waste in riot and drink. Acre by acre, you have bought his land to swell your store. Yonder miserable cottage is the only shelter we have left. But that is mine. Had it been his, he would have sold it to you, Derek, long ago, and wasted its price in riot.
Yeah, but look...
I and you too, Nick Vedder.
Yeah?
You 2 men have ruined my husband between you.
Oh, come, Mrs. Van Winkle. You're too hard. I couldn't refuse Rip's money in the way of business. I had my rent to pay.
And I shall tell you why you can't pay it now. It is because you have given Rip credit, and he has ended by drinking you out of house and home. Do you deny it?
Yeah, I do deny it.
Nick Vedder, you're a good man in the main. if there is such a thing. But you, Derek, are the pest of this village. And the hand of every woman in it ought to help to pull down that drunkard's nest of yours stone by stone.
Oh, come, Dame Van Winkle. You're too hard and tired. A man must have his good time. It's none the worse for being a jolly dog.
None the worse. Did you ever see the wife of a jolly dog?
Huh?
Well, she lives in a kennel. Did you ever see the children of a jolly dog? They are the street curs, and their home is the gutter.
Dame Van Winkle, I don't know what your home may be, but judging from the rows I hear over there, I should say compared with it, a kennel's a peaceful retreat.
Is it true, Gretchen? Are you truly miserable with Rip?
And ain't you pleased to hear it? 10 years ago, I might have had you, Derek. But I despised you for your miserly ways, and I threw myself away on a vagabond.
You and I shared him between us. I took his estate, and you took his person. Now I've improved my half. What have you done with yours?
Well, I can't say that I have prospered with it. I've tried every means to reclaim him. But he is as obstinate as a Dutch pig.
There's he now.
We had a tiff yesterday. He's been out all the night. Only wait till he comes back. The longer he stops out, the worse it will be for him.
Gretchen, you have made a great mistake. But there is time enough to repair it. Why not leave Rip forever now and share my fortune?
Oh, no, Derek. You've got my husband in your clutches. But you can get them round me. If Rip would only mend his ways, he would see how much I love him. But no woman could love you, Derek.
The time may come when you'll change your tune.
Not while Rip lives, bad as he is. Good day, Derek.
Her spirit is not broken yet. But patience, Derek. Patience. In another month, I'll have my claws on all that remains of Rip's property. Yonder cottage and grounds. Then I'll try you again, my lady.
Uncle Derek! Uncle Derek!
How now, Cockles? What brings you here in such a hurry?
I've brought a letter for you from my employer. There it is, Nunky.
Yeah. You must obtain from Rip Van Winkle a proper conveyance of the lands he has sold to you. The papers he has signed are in fact nothing but mortgages on his estate. If you foreclose, you must sell the property, which has lately much advanced in value, and it would then sell for enough to pay off your loan, and all your improvements would turn to the benefit of Rip Van Winkle. I enclose a deed for him to sign that will make him safe.
Of course he'll sign it, Nunky. He won't wait to be asked. He'll be in such a hurry.
All these houses I have built are on another man's land. What shall I do?
Pull them down again, Nunky. Pull them down.
Rip must be made to sign this paper. But how? How?
How's a big word sometimes, ain't it, Nunky?
Rip would not do it if he knew what he was about. But he can't read. Nor write, for the matter of that. But he can make his cross, and I can cajole him.
Better look sharp, Nunky. The man that's looking around for a fool and picks up Rip Van Winkle will let him drop again very quick.
He is poor. I'll show him a handful of money. He's a drunkard. I'll give him a stomach full of liquor. Go in, boy, and leave me to work this out.
Yes, Nunky.
Here he comes now, surrounded by all the dogs and children in the district.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Now, there, youngsters, now, run along with you, run along. Yeah. Hey, there, you let my dog Snyder alone there. What's the matter with you? Huh?
Hello there, Rip.
Oh, how you was, Derek, huh? How you was?
Hey there, waiter.
Yeah, what is, Derek?
Nick, bring us a bottle of liquor. Bring us your best. Be quick.
Yeah, sure.
Come, Rip. What do you say to a glass?
Well, what do I generally say to a glass, huh? I say a glass is a fine thing, when there is plenty in it.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Ah, Dankeschön. Well, would you believe it? This is the first one I've had today.
How so?
Well, because I couldn't get any more before, I guess.
Well, then let me fill him up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, come now, Rip. A bumper for the first one, huh?
Well. Now, here's your good health and your family's.
and may they live long and prosper.
Ja, Prosit, Prosit.
Yeah. Ah, that's fine schnapps, Nick. Where you got that?
Oh, that's High Dutch, Rip.
Yeah?
High Dutch. On 10 years in the bottle. Why, I had that in the very day of your wedding. We broached the keg under yonder shed. Don't you recollect?
Is that the same?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought I know that liquor. You had it 10 years ago? Well, I wouldn't have kept it so long. Yeah, but stop, my friend. That's more than 10 years ago.
No, it ain't.
The same day I got married, you say?
Yeah, sure.
You think I forgot that day I got married, huh? Oh, no, my friend. I remember that day, as long as I live.
Rip, I remember Gretchen then, 10 years ago. Sounds how I envied you.
Yeah, did you?
She was a beauty.
Yeah, she was. She was a pretty girl. My, yeah. Yeah, we was a fine couple together, huh?
Sure, yeah.
Well, come along here. Fill 'em up.
Come.
Come on.
Yeah. Good liquor and water is like man and wife.
Yeah? How's that, Rip?
They don't agree together. Yeah, I always like my liquor single. Well, boys, here's your good health and your families. May they live long and prosper.
Prosit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Rip. Drink away and drown your sorrow.
Gretchen was here just now, Rip, anxiously expecting you home.
Yeah, I know she's keeping it hot for me.
What? Your dinner, Rip?
No, the broomstick. Derek, whenever I come back from the mountains, I always stick the game bag in the window first and then creep in behind it.
Have you anything in the game bag now?
No, not a tail, not a single feather.
Rip, suppose you were to put this bag full of money inside.
Huh?
Don't you think it would smooth her down, eh?
For me, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, ain't you joking with me?
No, Rip. I've prospered with the lands you've sold me, and I let you have a loan on easy terms. I'll take no interest.
No, I'm afraid I might pay you back again someday, Derek.
And so you shall, Rip. Here, take it. Pay me when you please. Say in 20 years. 20 years from this day. Where shall we be then?
Well, I don't know about myself, but I think I can guess where you'll be about that time.
Well, Rip, I just step into the inn and draw up a little acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement? For what is that?
For you to put your cross to.
Oh, well, all right. Bring it along.
No fear of Gretchen now, eh, Rip?
No.
You feel quite comfortable now, don't you, Rip?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know about this. It don't chink like good money, neither. It rattles like a snake in a hole.
Out with the lazy lout. I defer. I won't have him here. Out, I say.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not in there now. I believe that's Snyder what she's licking. I would rather she would lick me than that dog. I'm more used to it than he is.
Come,
Oh, she's
children.
coming here now. She's got some broomstick with her, too. Oh, I better run.
Come along, children. Minnie, you take that washing down to Dame Van Slow.
Yeah, Mother.
Then call at the butcher's and tell him that my husband has not got back yet. So I will have to go down myself to the marsh and drive up the bull that we have sold to him. Come, children, to work.
Yeah.
She's gone to look after the bull. Well, she better not try a broomstick on him. He won't stand it.
Oh, Meanie, there's your father.
Oh, my little girl, Minnie. Ah. Was you glad to see your father home again, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me look at you. I don't see you for such a long time. I don't deserve to have a thing like you belong to me. You are too good for a drunken, lazy fellow like me, and that's a fact.
Oh, no, you are a good papa.
No, I wasn't. No good father would go and rob his child. And that's what I have done. Why, don't you know, Meanie, all the houses and lands in the village was once mine. And they would all have been yours when you grow up. But where are they gone now? I've gone and drunk 'em up. That's where they're gone. Henrik, you just take warning by that. That's what liquor can do. Oh, Henrik, is there any more in that cup there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Give it to me, son. Come.
Meanie does not want your money, Rip. For when I'm a big man, I shall work for her, and she shall have all I get.
Yeah, and I'll have Hendrik, too.
You will have Hendrik too, huh? Well, is that all settled?
Yeah, Meanie and me have made it all up.
So you're going to marry my daughter, huh? Well, now that's very kind of you. Marry one another, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, here's your good health and your family, and may they live long and prosper. Yeah. Henrik, you shall marry Minnie when you grow up, but you must not drink.
I'll never touch a drop.
You won't? Then me neither. Come on, shake hands on it. Now we have sworn off together. Yeah, I said so. So many times. And never kept my word once. Never.
I've said so once, and I'll keep mine.
Well, bring it along with you, Cockle.
Here comes Derek. Now, he don't like children. You run along now, Mitchell. Run along, run along.
There, Rip. Here is the little acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement? For what is that?
That is to say, I loaned you the money.
Oh, I don't want that paper. I would lose it if I had it. I don't want it.
Oh, don't you? But I do.
Yeah, for what?
Why, for you to put your cross to. Why, bless me, I've forgotten my pen and ink. But luckily, here comes my nephew with it, and in time to witness the signature.
Here's the pen and the ink, Nunky.
Say, Derek, have you been writing all that paperful in the little time you've been in the house there?
Yes, every word of it.
Have you? Well. Just read it out loud to me, huh?
Know all men by these presents that I, Rip Van Winkle, in consideration of the sum of 16 pounds received by me from Derek von Beekman, etc., 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 do promise and undertake to pay the same in 20 years from date. There. Now are you satisfied?
Mm-hmm. Well, there goes my cross, Derek.
There. You see, I've left a nice little white corner for you at the bottom.
Well, I put it here in my game bag. I'll just think about it first.
Think about it? Why, what's the matter, Rip? Isn't the money correct?
Oh, yes, I got the money all right. Oh, you mean about signing it, huh? Well, stop. Yesterday was Friday, wasn't it?
So it was.
Well, I never do nothing like that the day after Friday.
You are right, Rip. Sign it when you please.
Huh? Well, first I will wipe off my score at the inn and stand treat to the whole village.
Run, Cockles, run, and tell all the neighbors that Rip is standing treat today.
Aye, huh?
And I'll go in and order the good cheer for you.
Yeah, so do. I don't understand it.
Rip.
Oh, you come back, huh, children?
Yeah, we've left the clothes at Dame Van Slow's.
Mimi, you take in the basket into the house. I want to speak to Henrik.
All right, Papa.
Yeah. Henrik, come here. Henrik, why you don't been to school today, huh? You go to school sometime, don't you, huh?
Yeah, when Father can spare me.
What do you learn with that school? Plenty much something, huh? I mean, everything, huh?
Yeah, reading, writing, and arithmetic.
My, I don't see how the little mind can stand it all. Can you read? Sure?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't believe it now. Well, I'm just going to see if you can read. See? Here, now. Look at this paper here. Can you read arithmetics like that, huh?
Yeah, that's writing.
Writing? Oh, I thought it was reading.
Well, it's reading and writing, too.
What? Both together? Oh, yes. I didn't see that before. Well, go along. Read it.
Know all men by these presents.
Yeah?
That I, Rip Van Winkle,
Yeah, that's me.
in consideration of the sum of 16 pounds, received do hereby sell and convey to Derek von Beekman all my estate, houses, lands, whatsoever.
What are you reading? Some arithmetics what ain't down there, huh? Where you got that?
It's there. See? Houses, lands, whatsoever.
Yeah, so it is. Well, go along with the rest.
Whereof he now holds possession by mortgage deeds from time to time executed by me.
Yeah, you read it better than Derek, my boy. Much better. Here, give it to me. Now that will do. Run along with you.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh, my friend Derek. I guess you got some snakes in the grass, huh? Now, Rip, you keep sober. No, you don't touch another drop, so long but you live. You swear off now. That's a fixed fact.
Come on, all of you. Come on. Rip, we'll have a rouse.
Here, Nick Vera. Here is the geld. Now wipe off the score and drink away, all of you. But I don't join you. I swore off.
Swore off? What for?
No, I don't touch another drop.
Oh, come, Rip, come, take a glass.
Jacobstein, you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Well, when I said a thing, I mean it.
Oh, very well, very well.
Oh, come
No,
now, Rip,
no,
come.
no,
You're just one little one, yeah. Sure.
Well, I won't count this one. Yeah. Well, boys, here's your good health and your families. May they all live long and prosper.
Trigger wir noch ein Tröpfchen aus dem kleinen Henkeltöpfchen. Trigger wir noch ein Tröpfchen, trigger wir noch ein Tröpfchen aus dem kleinen Henkeltöpfchen. Oh.
Act 2. The dimly lighted kitchen of Rip's cottage. The door and window are at the back. It is night, and through the window a furious storm can be seen raging. Meanie is sitting by the window as Gretchen enters.
Meanie, has your father come home yet?
No, Mother.
So much the better for him. Never let him show his face in these doors again. Never.
Oh, Mother, don't be so hard on him.
I'm not hard. Oh, there, child. That father of yours is enough to spoil the temper of an angel. Oh, what are you crying for?
Because Father is out in all this rain. Hark how it thunders.
Well, it serves him right. Do him good. Is the supper ready?
Yeah, Mother. It is there by the fireside.
Mercy, how the storm rages. The fool to stop out in such a downpour. Oh, I hope he has found shelter. Oh, what a flash was that. The rest will be starved with the cold. Meanie,
Yeah, Mother.
you may lay the table for three. There he is now. Where is Rip, Hendrik? He is not at your father's?
No, I thought he was here.
Ah, he's gone back to the mountain. He's done it on purpose to spite me.
Shall I run after him and bring him home? I know the road. We've often climbed it together.
No, I drove Rip from his home. It's for me to bring him back again. I can't rest under cover while he's out in the storm. Sit down, children. Sit down and take your suppers. I will go and get my clothes.
I hope your father ain't gone to the mountains tonight, Meanie.
Oh, dear. He will die of the cold there.
It ain't for that. I've just heard old Closen, over at Father's, saying that on this very night, every 20 years, the ghosts of...
The what?
The ghosts of Hendrik Hudson and his pirate crew visit the Catskills above here.
Oh, dear, did he say so?
Yeah, and the spirits have been seen there smoking, drinking, and playing at tenpins.
Oh, how dreadful.
Yeah, and every time that Hendrik Hudson lights his pipe, there's a flash of lightning.
Oh!
And when he rolls the balls along, there's a peal of thunder.
Oh!
Don't be frightened, Meanie. I'm here.
Stop that. Henrik, now, you mustn't be filling that child's head with nonsense. But just stay here quietly now till I return. Hush. What noise is that? Why, there's someone outside the window.
Hush, Meanie.
Look out, Papa.
Look out,
What's the
Rip.
matter, Meanie, huh? Has the wildcat come home, huh? Well, I'll throw my hat in first, huh?
There,
Ow,
you.
oh, ouch! Ouch, my darling here. Don't let go my hair. Don't do that, Gretchen. Don't do
stop,
that.
please.
Oh, don't, mother, don't. Don't you hear what the children say? Let go my head, won't you?
No, not a
Oh,
hair.
well, hold on to it then. What do I care?
Go into the other room, children. At once.
Yeah.
Now, you come in here.
No.
For what you do that, huh? You must want a bald-headed husband, I reckon, huh?
Now, then. Now, who did you call a wildcat?
A wildcat? Well, that's when I came in the window, huh?
Yes, that was when you came in the window.
Yeah. That's the time I said it, yeah.
Now, who did you mean by the wildcat?
Who did I mean? Well, now let me see.
Yes, who did you mean?
Well, how do I know who I mean? Maybe it's my dog Schneider. Yes, it's my dog Schneider, I call that.
The dog Schneider. That's not likely.
Well, of course it is likely. He's my dog. I'll call him a wildcat just as much as I please.
Here, give me your bag.
Huh?
Why,
Here.
what's this is here? Why, it is a bottle.
Yes?
A bottle.
It's a bottle. You think I don't know a bottle when I see it, huh?
That's pretty game for your game bag, ain't it?
Somebody must have put it in there.
Then you don't get it back again. I'll take care of this. Into my pocket does it go.
Well, I don't want it anyway. I've had enough. Yeah.
Now then, perhaps you will be kind enough to tell me where you have been for the last 2 days. Where have you been?
Where have I been? Well, it's not my bottle anyhow. I borrowed that bottle from another fellow.
Ach.
Oh, yeah. You want to know where I've been, huh?
Yes, and I will know.
Well, let me see. Last night I stopped out all night.
But why?
Why? You mean the reason for it?
Yes, the reason. Why did you stop out all night?
Because I want to get up early in the morning. Ugh, there. I've been filling my game bag with game.
Your bag is full of game, isn't it? A bottle.
Oh, that... where is that pocket? Now I tell you all about it. You know, last night, I stopped out all night.
Yes, and you let me catch you again.
Oh, ow!
Oh, you thief. You tried to steal back your bottle. Oh, you thief. Give me that bottle.
No,
Give me...
Oh, now look at that.
That's the last drop you drink under my roof.
What?
Out, you drunkard. You sot. You disgrace to your wife and your child. This house is mine.
Yours?
Yes, it is mine. Mine. Had it been yours to sell, it would have gone along with the rest of your land. Out, I say, for you have no longer any share in me or in mine.
Oh, Mother, hark at the storm.
Begone, man. Well, can't you speak? Are you struck dumb? You sleep no more under my roof.
Why, Gretchen, are you going to turn me out like a dog?
Go.
Well, maybe you are right. But mind, Gretchen, after what you say to me tonight, I can never darken your door again. Never. I will go.
Not out into the storm, Rip.
Yeah, my boy. It is not so bad as the storm in my home. I will go.
No, Father, don't go.
No, Rip. I'm sorry. Don't go.
No, you have driven me from your house. You have opened the door for me to go. You will never open it for me to come back. You say I have no share in this house. Well then, I wipe the disgrace from your door.
Act 3, a steep and rocky cleft in the Catskill Mountains, down which rushes a torrent swollen by the storm. It is night. Rip appears almost at a run, his head down, beating his way against the storm. Having reached a comparatively level spot, he pauses for breath and turns to see what has become of his dogs.
Schneider! Hey, what's the matter with Schneider? Something must have scared that dog. There he goes, head over heels down the hill. Schneider! Well, here I am again. Another night in the mountains, huh? Hi-ho. These old trees begin to know me, I reckon. Well, how are you, old fellas? Well, I like the trees. They keep me from the wind and the rain. Oh, my, what a flash that was. Old Henrik Hudson's lighting his pipe in the mountains again tonight, huh? Well, now we'll hear him roll the big balls along. Schneider! Well, no Schneider. What is that coming over the hill? Well, whatever it is, it's on two legs. My, what a funny thing is that. I thought nobody but me ever came near this place. My, what a little fella. Yeah, sit down, old man. Make yourself comfortable. What? What's the matter? Ain't you going to speak to a fella? Well, all right. I won't speak to you then. Donner and Blitzen, what for a man like that? I have been walking over these mountains ever since I was a boy, and I never saw a queer-looking codger like that before. Oh, you mean you would like me to help you up with that keg, huh? Well, I won't do it. I never seen you before, did I? Well, I don't want to see you again, neither. Oh, what have you got in that keg, huh? Schnapps? Yeah? Well, is it good schnapps? Ah, well then, I'll help you. There, me pick 'em up. There, now. Now you go along, pick up my gun there, and I will follow you with that cake on my shoulder. Go on, I'll follow you, old broad chops.
A furious blast whirls up the valley and seems to carry Rip and his demon companion before it. The rain that follows blots out the landscape. Gradually, the topmost peak of the Catskill Mountains becomes visible far above the storm. Feeble, watery moonlight shows us a weird group gathered upon the peak. Hendrik Hudson and his ghostly crew. One of them poises a ball, about to bowl. Silently he pitches it. After a momentary pause, a long and rumbling peal of thunder reverberates among the valleys below. At this moment, the demon carrying Rip's gun appears over the crest of the peak, and Rip toils up after him with the keg on his shoulder. He drops the keg and gasps for breath.
I say, old gentleman, I never was so high up in the mountains before. Look down in the valley there. It seems more as a mile. Oh, you are another fella, huh? Uh-huh. You the other chap's brother, huh? Yeah, you look just like him, only older. You his old grandfather, huh? Donner and Blitzen. Maybe it is old Hendrik Hudson himself. Yeah? It must be. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, you want me to drink with you, old fella, huh? Well, I swore off drinking, but, well, as this is the first time I see you, I won't count this one. Yeah, give me the cup. You drink with me, huh? Yeah, we drink with one another, huh? Hey, what's the matter with you, old gentleman, anyhow? Huh? Why do you shake your head like that? Was you deaf? Oh, nine, if you was deaf, you wouldn't hear what I was saying, huh? Was you dumb? Oh, so you was dumb. My. Has all your family the same complaint? Yeah? All the boys dumb, huh? My. Have you got any girls? Don't you? Such a big family and all boys? Oh, that's a pity. My, that's a pity. Oh, my, if you only had some dumb girls, what wives they would make, huh? Well, old gentleman, here's your health and all your family. May they live long and prosper. What for liquor is that? Oh, my head was so light, but now it's heavy. Heavy as lead. What's the matter with me? No, are you going to leave me, boys? Going to leave me? All alone? Oh, no, boys. No, don't leave me. Don't go away. Come, I will drink your good health and your family's later.
Act 4. The same high peaks of the Catskills and the far-stretching valley below. The gray light of dawn is slowly filtering into the scene. Rip, is still lying on the ground, but he is no longer the Rip we knew. His hair and beard are long and white, bleached by the storms that have rolled over his head during the 20 years he has been asleep. He stirs and slowly rises. His former picturesque rags have become so dilapidated that it's a matter of marvel how they hold together. His voice, when he first speaks, betrays the lapse of time even more vividly than his appearance.
I wonder where I was. On top of Catskill Mountains, as sure as a gun. Oh, won't my wife give it to me for stopping out all night? Well, I must get up and get home with myself. I feel very bad. What is the matter with my elbow? The other elbow is more bad than the other one. I must have catch rheumatics or sleeping with the wet grass. I never had such rheumatics like that. Oh dear. I wasn't sleeping all the time, neither. I know I met a queer kind of a man. And we got drinking. And I guess I got pretty drunk. Well, I must pick up my gun and get home with myself. What? Oh, my gun must have catched rheumatics too. Oh, that's too bad. Them fellas have gone and stole my good gun and leave me this rusty old barrel. Is that the village of Falling Waters that I see down there in the valley? Why, the place is more than twice the size it was last night. I don't know whether I'm dreaming or sleeping or waking. Well, I go home to my wife. She'll let me know whether I'm asleep or awake or not.
Scene 2. A comfortable-looking room in Derek Van Beekman's house. Meanie and Gretchen enter. Meanie is now a tall young woman of 26, and Gretchen a matronly figure with white hair.
I am sent to you by your father, Meanie.
Oh, don't call him so. He's not my father. He's your husband, Mother. But I owe him no love. And his cruel treatment of you has...
Hush, child. If he heard you, he would make me pay for every disrespectful word you utter.
Yes, he beat you. You're not his wife, Mother, but his menial.
My spirit is broken, Meanie. I cannot resent it. Nay, I deserve it. For as Derek now treats me, so I treated your poor father when he was alive.
You, Mother? You so gentle?
Yes, because for 15 years I have been Derek's wife. But it was my temper, my cruelty that drove your father from our home 20 years ago.
There, Mother.
Sniveling again, eh? Teaching that girl of yours to be an obstinate hypocrite?
Oh, sir, she was...
Hold your tongue, miss. Speak when you're spoken to. Well, mistress, have you told her my wishes, and is she prepared to obey them?
Oh, indeed, sir, I was trying.
Beating about the bush, prevaricating as you usually do, eh?
If you've made her your slave, you must expect her to cringe.
What's that?
Oh, Meanie, for heaven's sake, do not anger him.
She had better not.
Take care how you raise your hand to me. I'll keep a strict account of it. And when Hendrik comes back from sea, he'll make you smart for it, I promise you.
Is the girl mad? As for your sailor love, Hendrik Vedder, I've got news of him at last. His ship, the Mayflower, was lost almost 3 years ago off Cape Horn.
No. Oh, no, not lost.
If you doubt it, there's the shipping gazette in on my office table. You can satisfy yourself that your sailor bully has gone to the bottom.
Oh, then all my hope is gone.
So much the better for you. Hendrik's whole fortune was invested in that ship. So there's an end of him and of your expectations. Now you are free. My nephew has a fancy for you. He will have a share of my business now and my money when I die. You must marry him.
Oh, no.
Do not ask her now. You can't expect her to think of a husband at a moment like this.
Don't I tell you the other one is dead these 2 years?
Oh, come, child. Leave her to me, Derek. I will try and persuade her.
Take care that you do, for if she don't consent to accept my offer, she shall pack bag and baggage out of this house this very day.
Yes, sir. Come, Minnie. Come.
Scene 3, the village of Falling Waters, which has grown to be a smart and flourishing town, but whose chief features remain unchanged. In the foreground, as of yore, is the inn, bearing scarcely any mark of the lapse of time, save that the sign of George III has been replaced by a portrait of George Washington. Opposite the inn, where Rip's cottage used to stand, nothing remains but the blackened and crumbling ruins of a chimney. Into this familiar scene, Rips makes his entrance.
Ah, what queer-looking creature is this that all the boys are plaguing?
He looks as though he's been dead for 50 years, dug up again.
I say, old man, who's your barber?
Who's your barber? Who's your barber, old fella? Who's my barber? What you mean by that? Oh, feel these long whiskers. Oh, I didn't see these before. My beard and hair is so long and so white. Gretchen won't know me when she gets me home, huh? Why, the home is gone away. It was over there, I'm sure.
Say, old man, hadn't you better go home and get shaved?
My wife will shave me when she gets me home. Is this the village of Falling Waters where we was?
Yep.
Do you live here?
I should say so. I was born here.
Oh, then you do live here.
Of course I do.
Do you know where I live?
No, but I should say you belong to Noah's Ark.
That I belong with was?
Noah's Ark.
Why will you say such things like that? Oh, well, I look like it, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. My friend, did you never hear of a man in this place whose name was Rip Van Winkle?
Rip Van Winkle? The laziest drunken vagabond in the country?
Yeah, that is the one. There's no mistaking him, huh?
I know all about him.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Well, if you know all about him, what has become of him?
Oh, bless your soul, he's been dead these 20 years.
So? Rip Van Winkle was dead, huh?
Yeah, dead and buried.
Well, I'm sorry for that. He was a good fellow, so he was. Well, my friends, I don't know whether you know it or not, but there was a child of Rip. Minnie, her name was.
Yeah, that's right.
She is not gone. She is not dead.
No, she's alive.
Oh, Minnie is alive.
Yep.
It's all right now. It's all right now.
And she's the prettiest girl in the village.
Yeah, I know that. She's a little child, only 6 years old.
6 and 20, you mean?
She's a little child. No bigger than that.
Now, look here,
Now,
old
don't
man.
bother me. I don't feel like fooling.
Why, she's as big as her mother.
What? Gretchen?
Yes, Gretchen.
Isn't Gretchen dead?
Oh, no. She's alive.
Gretchen is alive, huh?
Yep. And married again.
Married again? How would she do such a thing like that?
Why, easy enough. After Rip died, she was a widow, wasn't she?
Oh, yes. I forgot about Rip's being dead. Well, and then?
Well, then Derek made love to her.
Not Derek Van Beekman.
Yeah, Derek Van Beekman.
Well, and then?
Well, then her affairs went bad. At last she married him.
Has Derek married Gretchen?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think he would come to any good. So she catched Derek, huh? Poor Derek.
Yeah.
Well, here's to their good health and their families, and may they live long and prosper.
Now, old gent. Hadn't you better be going home, wherever that is?
Wherever my home was? Why, here is where it was.
What, here in this village?
Yeah.
Now, do you think we're going to keep all the half-witted strays or choose to come along here? No? Oh, no, be off with you.
Yes, away with it.
Oh, are you going to drive me away into the hills again?
Yes, away with it. Come on, get it.
Avast there, mates. Where you towing that old hug to?
Who are you?
I'm a man. Every inch of me. And if you doubt it, I'll undertake to remove the suspicions from any two of you in 5 minutes. Ain't you ashamed of yourselves? Don't you see the poor old creature's but half his wits?
Well, this is no asylum for worn-out idiots.
No, it ain't.
Oh, ain't it?
No, it ain't.
And I'll make it a hospital for broken heads if you stand there much longer. Clear the decks, you lovely swabs. Off with you. Now, what is the cause of all this, old man?
I don't know. Do you?
Do any of you know him?
No, he appears to be a stranger.
You seem bewildered, old man. Can I help you?
Just tell me where I live.
Don't you know?
No, I don't.
Why, well, what's your name?
I don't know. But I believe I know what it used to be. My name, it used to be Rip Van Winkle.
Rip Van Winkle?
Rip Van Winkle? That's impossible.
Well, I wouldn't swear to it myself. I tell you how it was. Last night I went way up in the mountains. And while I was there, I meet a queer kind of man. And we got drinking. And I guess I got pretty drunk. And then I went to sleep. And when I awoke this morning, I was dead.
Poor old fella, he's crazy. Why, Rip Van Winkle has been dead these 20 years. I knew him when I was a child.
You don't know me, huh?
No, nor anybody else here, it seems.
No one remembers Rip Van Winkle.
No, we don't.
Here I am, home again. And yonder's the very spot where 5 years ago I parted from Meenie.
What? Meenie Van Winkle?
And she promised to remain true to Henrik Vedder.
Oh, yeah, that was Nick Vedder's son.
That's me.
That was you? Oh, you think I'm a fool? He's a little boy, no bigger than that. The one I mean.
No, I did
Oh,
not
who
do it.
comes here? Why, it's Derek and his wife. I'm in luck. I'll take advantage of the coast being clear and steer into harbor alongside.
So you have come to that conclusion, have you?
I cannot accept this sacrifice.
That's Gretchen's voice. My, is that my wife?
Oh, you can't accept. Won't you kindly allow me a word on the subject?
Oh, no, indeed, she won't.
There is a limit even to my patience. Don't drive me to it.
Take care, my friend, take care.
Look, you woman. Meenie has consented to marry my nephew. She has pledged her word to do so on condition that I settle an annuity on you.
I won't allow my child to break her heart.
You won't allow. This is something new. Who are you? Do you think you are dealing with your first husband?
Alas, no, I wish I was.
My, if Rip was alive, he never would believe it.
Don't cry. I won't have it. If you come home today with red eyes, I'll give you something to cry for.
Well, if I hadn't seen it, I never would have believed it.
Oh, here, my poor man.
Yeah?
Would you take these few coins?
Huh?
Why do you come to this strange place so far from home?
She don't know me. She don't know me.
Are you alone in the world?
My wife asks me if I'm alone.
Oh, come with me. There, now, lean on me.
Yeah.
Come to yonder house.
Yeah.
There you shall rest your limbs by the fire. Now, slowly.
Scene 4, the sitting room in Derek's house. A comfortable Dutch room. Meenie is discovered seated by the table. As the door opens, Gretchen enters, leading Rip.
Come in and rest a while, old man.
This is your house? Your home?
Yeah. Meenie, bring him a chair.
Yes, Mother.
Is that your daughter?
That is my daughter. Stay with him, Meenie, till I get some food.
Oh, but Mother...
Don't be frightened, child. He's only a simple creature whose misery has touched my heart.
One moment, Meenie. My dear, come here. Let me look at you. Are you afraid?
No.
I won't hurt you. I only want to look at you, that is all. Won't you come? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is Minnie. But you have grown. You are a woman, Minnie. Minnie, do you remember something of your father?
Oh, I do. Oh, I wish he was here now.
Yeah, but he isn't. No?
No, he's dead. I remember him so well. No one ever loved him as I did.
No. Nobody ever loved me like my child.
Oh, I shall never forget his dear face. Tell me.
Yeah?
Did you know him?
Well, I thought I did. But when I say that here in the village, the people all laugh at me.
He's wandering.
No, don't go away from me. I want you to look at me now. Look at me and tell me if you have ever seen me before.
I know.
Try, my darling. Try. Won't you try?
Why do you gaze so earnestly and so fondly on me?
Oh, I am afraid to tell you, my dear. But Minnie, either I dream or I am mad, but I am your father.
My father?
Yes. But hear me, my dear, and then you will know. This village here is the village of Falling Waters. Well, that was my home. I had here in this place my wife Gretchen and my child Minnie, little Minnie, and my dog Schneider. I don't know when it was, but there was a storm, and my wife drove me from the house, and I went away. I don't remember any more till I come back here now. And when I get back now, my wife is gone. My home is gone. And my child looks in my face and don't know who I am.
I do. Oh, I do. Oh, Father.
My child. Somebody knows me now. Somebody knows me now.
What old vagabond is this?
Why, you...
Don't say a word, my child.
Here, give him a cold potato and let him go. Come you here, Gretchen. Here are the papers for the young couple to sign. Come, have that girl of yours sign this deed.
Never shall she put her name to that paper with my consent. Never.
Dare you oppose me in my own house?
I dare do anything when my child's life is at stake.
Don't provoke me.
Beat me, starve me. After all, I deserve it. But Minnie has given her promise to Hendrik Vedder, and she shall not break her word.
But Hendrik Vedder is dead.
That's a lie. He's alive.
Alive?
Hendrik. Oh, thank God.
I've heard all about it, Minnie. They made you believe I was dead. Wait till I get through here, Derek. What a thrashing I brought back for you two swabs.
Am I to be bullied under my own roof by a beggarly sailor? Quit my house, all of you. As for you, woman, this is your work, and I'll make you pay for
let
it.
go of me. Hendrik, save me.
Stand off.
No, she is my wife.
I am not so sure about that. If that is so, then what has become of Rip Van Winkle?
He is dead, I tell you.
That is a lie. He is no more dead than Hendrik Vedder. Derek van Beekman, you say this house and land was yours.
Yeah.
Well, where is the paper what you wanted Rip Van Winkle to sign when he was drunk, but sober enough not to do it? Here it is, in my game bag. Here, look, read this paper.
What does this mad old vagabond mean?
I mean, that is my wife, Gretchen van Winkle.
Now, out of my house, all of you. Begone, you old tramp.
Stay where you are. Not an acre of this land, not a brick in this town is yours, Derek Van Beekman. They have never ceased to belong to Rip Van Winkle, and this document of his proves it.
It is false. That old torn paper is a forgery.
Oh, no, it's not. For I read it to Rip 20 years ago.
Ah, clever boy, Hendrik. Clever boy. That's the reason I didn't sign it then, Derek.
And do you think I'm fool enough to give up my property in this way?
No, you're fool enough to hang on to it. until we make you refund to Rip every shilling over and above the paltry sum of 16 pounds that you loaned him upon it 20 years ago. Now, if you're wise, you'll take a hint. There's the door. Go.
Yeah, give him a cold potato and let him go.
Oh, Rip, I drove you from your home, but don't desert me again. I will never speak an unkind word to you. And Rip,
Yeah?
you may stay out all night if you like.
No, thank you. I've had enough of that.
And Rip,
Yeah?
you can get tight as often as you please.
No, Gretchen, I don't touch another drop.
Father, see, here are all the neighbors come to welcome
Hello,
you.
George. Hello, Tom.
Here, Rip, let me fill your cup.
Well, I swore off, you know. Well, I won't count this one. For this one will go down with a prayer. And then I will take my cup and my pipe and tell my strange story to all my friends. Yeah, here is my child, Minnie, and my wife, Gretchen, and my boy, Henry. So, I'll drink all your good health, and I'll drink your good health, and your families, and may they live long and prosper.
Oh, a song by the fire, pass the pipes, pass the bowl. Oh, a song by the fire, with a skull, with a skull. Oh, a song by the fire, pass the pipes, with a skull. For the wolf wind is wailing at the doorways, and the snow drifts deep along the road, and the ice gnomes are marching from the Norways, and the great white cold walks abroad. Zoom, 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 zoom. But here by the fire we defy frost and storm. Aha, we are warm and we have a heart's desire. For here we're good fellows, and the beechwood and the bellows, and the cup is at the lip in the pledge of fellowship. Oh, here by the fire we defy frost and storm. Aha, we are warm and we have a heart's desire. For here we're good fellows, and the beechwood and the bellows, and the cup is at the lip in the pledge of fellowship.
You have just heard Rip Van Winkle, Joseph Jefferson's dramatization of Washington Irving's immortal story. The play was adapted for radio by Harry McFadden. The musical score is under the direction of Joseph Hunty, and the cast was as follows: Rip Van Winkle, Richard Gordon, Derek Van Beekman, Stefan Schnabel, Gretchen Van Winkle, Ruth Gates, Nicholas Vedder, Fred Irving Lewis, young Hendrick, Tom Donnelly, and Hendrick at 28, Edward Trevor. Little Minnie Van Winkle, Marilyn Miller, and Minnie at 26, Catherine Revner. Ketchen, Florence Pendleton, Cockles, Eon Martin, Seth, Bob Strauss, Jacob Stein, Clifford Stalk. There were Hendrick Hudson and his ghostly crew of gnomes, villagers, and tavern loungers. Your narrator is Basil Rysdale, who is speaking.
The Great Plays series is a public service feature of the National Broadcasting Company. A drama guide giving complete background material for the Great Plays by Blevins Davis, who arranged for the series, is available to our radio audience at the cost of 25 cents. Send coin or money orders to Columbia University Press in care of Great Plays, Columbia University, New York City. Consult your local library for reading material on the remaining Great Plays of the series. Next week at this same hour, Dion Boucicault's Out on a Pole will be presented. And this is the National Broadcasting Company, RCA Building, Radio City, New York.